Hi, hello everyone, and welcome into That Sounds Gay, a podcast where we discuss every season of Drag Race in chronological order. And this week we have moved on from Drag Race Philippines to the next one in the timeline, which is Drag Race UK Season 4. Do you remember when this season came out?
I do. It feels so far away, but also so... Well, it's the future.
Yeah.
It's a flashback to the future.
Oh, come on, Milan.
Yeah, it feels so far away, but also like it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
But also like, I don't know, even these women's careers have come so far, and
So
like
different.
Drag Race itself has come so far, and
Yeah.
which is crazy to say.
Right?
Everything's just so different.
Everything is different now. At the time, I remember being so buzzed about this season because of Cheddar. And I was very, very Team Cheddar from the go. I liked Baby. I liked Dakota. There were some really good players. And now, and at the time, I think I was only watching Canada. I was watching US and UK. Those were the only franchises I was in the trenches in. And now that we are doing everything in chronological, and I have perceived España, I have perceived the wonders of Spanky Jackson, I have perceived Philippines. Suddenly, this season is not as exciting as it was back then.
Drag it.
Is that weird?
Front loading the
Starting
critiques.
out. Yeah.
He
Just
said-
going out with
he
a bang.
said, before I even get into the intro,
Let's just
let's
get
say,
this out of the way.
I don't like this season.
I don't like her, okay? I don't like her. So why are you talking?
Wait, what was the... I already forgot what you asked me. I forgot the prompt. What was the prompt?
Is
Can
it-
you reread the question?
Can I reread the question? I got you. Is it weird that now I feel less buzz about it?
I mean, if they're your feelings are always valid.
Thank you for validating me.
I think... I said this earlier.
Mm.
I think it's also because of the chronology in which we're watching it.
Mhm.
It's because of the gravity inside the popcorn.
The gravity inside the popcorn.
Because we are watching this right after Philippines, which is really hard to come off after that.
Absolutely.
However, if you were to watch the UK seasons in order, and this comes off of 3, I think this is an uptick.
Oh, it's magic. Uptick. Especially in the time that it was in, I feel like. Now, rewatching 3, I'm like, okay, I can see some of the magic in this cast. And it definitely, it has nothing to do with the cast in 4. The structure is so weird. And like,
Of this season?
Yes.
Like Girl Groups episode 2?
what is up with the
5 and
massiveness?
6?
5 and 6, Jesse. It's insane.
8 New York girls.
Six top queens. And then, okay, let's just get into this because this first episode is we have the photo shoot, which is like basically a copy pasta of Holland 2's chaotic photo shoot. And then the runway category is a BBC runway. And then I forget what the second one is right now. I will look at my notes. Oh, and then a signature drag look, which like feels significantly less hype than even what we've had before, where it's like show your hometown and then show your like best drag, or show your hometown and then something that is so UK about you. UK.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean.
That's just my perception just from the start. And like, I'm not trying to roast. I know that all of the UK 4 girlies just clicked out of the podcast and they're over it already. But let's
You came into this crazy. You didn't even intro. You literally just like, first of all, fuck this bitch, Drag Race UK season 4.
I went off book. I went so far off book.
Fuck that shitty bitch, Drag Race UK season 4.
And so then you put it up on your wall. You put it up on next to your mirror. The cast is iconic, though. It is.
It is iconic. I'm waiting for a lot of these women to come back on my screen.
Yeah. There's a lot of... But you know who we did get? We got John Burst Blonde back on our screen.
Jombers.
I do want to know, too, how after this season we did not get an All-Stars.
UK All-Stars.
What's up with
I
that?
heard I don't know if this is true, but
Mm.
I saw a video that was like Drag Race UK All Stars early cast rumors. I was
Huh.
like, now what's that?
7 seasons
James?
in.
What
James.
what was that?
7 seasons in, and now they're considering one. They said France started one after what? 4
One girl
seasons?
per season.
Right?
Plus
Literally.
like jombers.
If John Burrs gets brought back again, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm sorry, John Burrs. I know you're listening. Um, okay, so
She was the last one from this season listening.
she was the last click out.
They had like a FaceTime audio chat going.
And they
They were all
slowly
on
were
FaceTime
together.
audio together listening to this, and they're like, fuck this. And then John Burns was like, no girls, hold out. And she kept listening, and then she's like, wow, no.
Starting out way too spicy here. I'm sorry, everyone listening. Okay, so our very first queen in the room is Danny Beard, who ultimately is our winner of the entire season.
Yes.
We talked about these people that come in first. They have to like set the energy high. Danny, so far, rewatching again because I've forgotten a lot of this season. Danny has been such a breath of fresh air because like I think we're at the point of the Drag Race bloat where so many queens come in self-producing. They have their lines, they have the catchphrases, they know exactly what they're gonna do and say. And Danny and Cheddar, and even like Baby to some extent, are just coming across like they're just doing their thing. They're here to have a good time, have a kiki, do the show. They're not like self-producing. So Danny's good energy coming in to start, I think.
I agree. I feel like, yeah, Danny's good vibes, good times, very host MC energy, where there's like just certain girls where it's like you feel like you're on a mic a lot.
You're totally. This look is a little insane. The complete like Gottmik white face, and then the leather jacket that is also a bodysuit with peplums, and then this crisscross what like bungee cord on the side of the skirt. There's so much happening.
It's like sexy leather secretary meets like Gottmik traffic guard.
Very that. Next in the room is Baby.
Baby, ooh.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous face card on 1000. Love that orange hair on her.
Yeah. And she is known as the best dancer in London.
Period.
Is what she says. Next we have Pixie Polite. I love those eyebrows that Pixie does. It's just like one solid color, but then she takes white at the front and does almost like a micro needling, I guess, to do the ombre. But they're so cool.
No, I think she's got a pretty good mug. I think she's got a pretty cool style as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's interesting. She's very like, I feel like she knows what she's about.
She has a solid idea of who she is for sure. Then we have Cementy Drop. I love this bitch.
When the Sminty drops.
When the Cementy drops.
It's crazy because I forgot that she's Gothy's granddaughter.
Granddaughter.
Not daughter or sister. I thought they were like, I don't know.
Sisters, distant cousins.
Sister. But the fact that she's her granddaughter, I forgot that was the lineage, but
Right.
the look is crazy.
The biker helmet is nuts.
The like American Apparel tennis skirt with like horn. It's like Sailor Moon villain meets like American Apparel campaign for like motocross, like sponsored by F1.
And the color turquoise. Speaking of gothy, the next person that comes in is Starlet, who looks just like the bitch. When she walked in, I'm like, Gothy's back? I don't remember Gothy on this season. Because she like legit looks just like Gothy Kendall.
Starlet is like glamorous cursed content.
Very that.
Because like she does feel a little cursed content. I don't know how to describe it.
Well, because she's sitting in her confessional, stone face, like, I'm having a really good time.
Well,
I've
not
never
even
had
so
more
face. She has that
fun."
like slight smirk where she's like, yes. Like,
Yes, I've never had more fun in my life. This is the best moment I've ever had.
That accent you're doing is giving very like, Daddy said I can have 2 scoops of ice cream today. Like, I can't with that. But she's hilarious because, like, she thinks she's
The realness.
camp.
Yeah.
So she thinks she's ham. She thinks she's ham and cheese on Swiss. All
With
right.
sourdough bread.
Yeah.
She's the whole package. Next, we have John Burr's Blonde. She loves shopping and fashion, and I think that you would not know that based on this look.
I'm obsessed by, because she was Irish, they couldn't identify her accent. They said, is she American? It's crazy. Like, you could, because she didn't have a British accent, you're like, what is that?
Right.
Is she American? The look was good.
What is it giving? Tell me what it's giving. More secretary to me. There's so much secretary happening this workroom this season.
I get that. It's giving like,
You're trying to construct the sentence in such a nice and positive way to counterbalance how rotten I am, and I see it.
it's like Miss Fame got a makeover by Sugar Cane.
Honey.
Because like it looks like it's gonna be a reveal.
Uh-huh.
And it's gonna rip off, and there's gonna be like a smaller secretary look in like purple. And then she like takes off, she has like a purple wig.
Honey, how's your head, honey?
And then like maybe she rips off, and then there's like another one, it's like a little scoochy floral dress.
That unveils all the way down to the floor.
Oh,
Like one of those.
hidden tool.
Yeah. Hidden tools. Next, we have Black Peppa. That mask was freaking cool.
I love a semi-realistic mask moment.
Yeah. Mask for mascara. And I feel like this got very popular after Peppa did it.
Yeah, we just saw it recently with Irene.
Yeah, it's so cool when the queens do that. And her pony hits baby when she gets to the table, which I thought was hilarious. There's always some stunts and shenanigans upon day one.
Detox with the feathers.
Then we have Just May. And I wrote down in my notes, my very first note was, I don't remember this person at all.
Girl power. You know what I mean?
I don't.
I think she's a hoot.
Is this your Miss Mosu?
Well,
Or no? No, I'm getting crazy. Okay,
no,
sorry. The hand went up.
I didn't say all that. I think she's a hoot though. Me at walking tenderly as if she's listening.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend who looks like her.
In drag or out of drag?
In
Do they do that
That's
crazy
why
eyes
me
too?
like being reserved as if this girl is listening and she knows I'm talking about her. Let's say her name is Clarissa. I like literally like when I look at her, I'm like, oh, that's Clarissa.
Aw.
Like I feel a sense of like, I don't know, like
Like a hominess almost.
yeah, I'm rooting for her because I feel like I'm watching my childhood friend like
I
competing
get
on
that.
Drag Race right now. It's crazy.
I totally get that.
I'm like,
do.
that's my good sis Clarissa.
That's my good Judy right
but
there.
it's not. It's just May. Love that drag name.
Yeah. Okay. So she's the first out, and I had this, my little tinfoil hat, like conspiracy theory board. She should have named herself Just June, because then she would have been a summer season, and she would have been the Elisa Summers of the UK. Summer and summer. Elisa Summers, a queen
Just
for all
not
seasons,
this one.
just not June.
Just May, a queen for all seasons. Just May.
And it is said that she looks like she's going to cry at any given time, which she does have one of those faces.
Kind of scathing, but also so hilarious.
I think it's Danny who says it.
It is Danny. The brow is intense.
It is.
But I like it. I like her.
She's fun.
That's my good sis Clarissa. I have known her since I was 12. What can I say?
Next, we have Dakota Schiffer, the first Drag Race UK doll to walk in the room.
I know the dolls have invaded.
The dolls are here. She looks really pretty in mint, but I think it's a little like mint condition. That's a great drag name. Mint condition.
Or like mint condish.
Ooh, I'm into that.
Wait, mint can dish.
Oh, I'm into that.
So it's like first name Mint, but it's like mint can dish. Like, I love like when the drag name is like a sentence.
Yeah.
Like Epiphany get paid. That's a drag name.
I love that.
It's a woman in New York. I don't know.
That's a great name.
I heard that drag name once and it like stuck in my brain forever.
Or like Land Insider.
It's the way I learned in the Lord's Year 2025 that year's a pun. That name is a pun.
And I talked about this on my YouTube channel, and literally there are people who said they had no idea. Did I tell you? I said that on Twitch. I told them, I was like, I just learned like this year that Landon's name is a pun. One of my regular Twitch followers said, Jared, is so apparent that you've never slept with a woman because you should know that. And I'm like, okay.
I just got like,
fucking dare you.
Landon gave me like, I don't know, like male porn names.
Yeah.
And then Cider was also giving me very like mask energy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or like a beverage or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I was disappointed that I didn't catch it. Dakota looks fantastic in mint, but I feel like the headpiece is a little floppy. Like if you were to just cut it off at the head.
Well, she's a little more subtle in these early years. She's a young child. She's fresh out of the womb at 22 years old. Yeah. She's fresh and dewy and full of Glossier.
Glossier?
the products. It's are you familiar with Glossier?
No.
I don't know if I'm saying it right. I was just trying to think of something lightweight.
Oh, okay. Is that like a makeup product or something? Glossier?
Makeup and skincare, I believe.
Okay. Lightweight makeup.
Lightweight makeup.
My new drag name.
She put on some Caratis Thermique in her hair. But no, she's very like, I mean, she's very like real woman fashion.
Yeah.
In her approach to drag, like at least on the show, where it's very like not editorial, it's more like from the magazine,
right?
Like it's very like photo shoot, like this is a styled runway model.
Totally. I see that. I think she's great, and I still am so mad that she went home when she did this season. I remember being upset about that.
Girl, yeah.
I had
yeah.
I had a really cursed dark-sided thought, like a dark-sided twist on something. Don't hate me. I put Glossier on my beans and toast. I'm Dakota Schiffer, bitch.
Whoa. Okay.
Sorry.
You know, it's never too late to end the podcast episode and start a new take. We can always cut it. We can either Frankenstein it, or we can just stop and start again.
Hi, hello, everyone. Welcome to That Sounds Gay.
No, I think that was fierce.
Sister,
that was fierce. Sister, that was fierce. I loved that.
Did you think it was really good?
I thought it was really good. I love that, sister.
Next, we have in Copper Top, who I also did not remember this diva.
I feel like she needs to be on like a Versus the World or something, because
she
seems like she could actually turn it and burn it if she gets another chance. I kind of forgot about her as well.
Yeah,
but it's unfortunate because she seems like a capable woman.
Very. I think that this is someone who should not be judged by RuPaul if they came back. Like, I would love to see her in front of, like, Brooke. I feel like Brooke would appreciate her better.
Okay, yeah, Canada versus the world. Get
Totally.
into that.
Yeah. Speaking of Canada versus the world, our next queen is LaPhil. This was such a cool look. I gotta say, this like orange horny thing. The UK girls love horny clothes,
Okay,
like literal clothes with horns on them.
no, it was really cool. And it was like velour, which was fascinating. I couldn't stop thinking because she has this like little spiked trim going down her hairline. I couldn't
Yeah.
stop thinking like, do you think the hairline of the wig was shit? And she's like, I'll get this little spiky trim and put it down like my hairline. Because I was like, that is so strange. Like,
Right.
why did she do that? But
You mean the
also-
part at the center part?
yes.
You know what it looks like? It looks like those the wigs that they use on Broadway where they put the mic there. And it's like sticking right above.
Whoa.
That's what it looks like to me. I mean, I'm sure it's not that, but that's what it looks like.
Yeah. She also hair's so long.
She loves these long wigs.
Literally to her like ankles almost. She looks really cool. I love that's also monochromatic.
Yeah. So question. LaPhil now goes by, I believe, he, him pronouns in drag, even
Yes.
during their femme looks. Should we refer to LaPhil as him this season?
I gotta remember that.
I'll have to remember as well, because at this time, I think LaPhil was still going by femme pronouns.
Which I respect that. I think that's a cool POV.
Yeah. To say, like, drag is whatever, you know?
And but I'm gonna have to really be conscientious because when I look at pictures like this, I'm like, oh, he's so puss.
Right.
He's so puss with his long hair and that beveled leg.
Yes.
He's so lady.
Yes. Next we have in my icon, Cheddar Gorgeous. They were gagged that Cheddar was here, and I was gagged.
Literally, the room, they all went like, oh. And then like the music, it was like a boss entered.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy. Like Pyramid Head was coming in.
This style choice of this hot pink shoe with this really graphic bodysuit was such a smart and fun choice.
Well, and it's like she looks so intense. It's like if they didn't know her, it's because she's an alien that came to take them all over.
Yeah.
She's like, hello, humans. Who here is your representative?
It's incredible. I would honestly have walked out of the room at that point. I would have been like, you know what?
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. I don't need to be here.
And I love that the workroom entrances were, because she's the last one, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of bitches, by the way.
Yeah, lots in UK.
I love that it was sandwiched by the top two.
Totally.
The winner and the runner-up, who I think we'll get all the way to it. I'm saying now I think it should have been a joint win.
This could have been the double win of the UK.
But it's like it's crazy that everyone else was sandwiched by the top two. Sandwiched by the top two of the season.
Yeah. Kind of incredible. The very first mini challenge is like a Spice Girls inspired photo shoot. You're making faces already.
Well, I'm like Spice Girls meets okay, now let's fuck with them via the elements.
And throw shit at them.
Let's do Spice Girls meets the opening to the Avatar. Earth, wind, water. I don't remember the order. Earth, air, fire, water.
Water, earth, fire, air.
I watch that show so much, but I always skip the
Can't remember
opening,
it.
so I don't actually like have it memorized. I swear I've watched Avatar like 5 times, but I never actually
Never watched the intro.
I never watched the intro. Streaming problems.
This was very the Holland 2 photo shoot where they put them on that bike and then they splash
Girl.
water
And I kind
blue
of hate
air.
it because like some of them like starlit. And you're like, that shit's expensive.
You know it was.
And it's like, she probably was plucked. I would have been
I would have been plucked.
Pluckzilla if I had my good jewels on.
You put on the good stuff.
RuPaul, I put on my good jewels. What is this? Why are you
And
dousing
now
me
my
with
jewelry
water?
are wet. My good jewels are wet. Ruth
My
Paul.
family heirlooms.
These were passed down for generations from grandmama. She was wealthy. You understand that, don't you, Ruth? I want to say there were a lot of the photo shoots that I forgot, but Sminty looked so puss.
Sminty and Black Peppa. I feel
Yeah.
like they were the girls who girled.
They were girling, which Black Peppa does win.
They didn't. It wasn't the winning photo, but she literally like did a split on like the rails.
On the rails. On that freaking bus. That was crazy.
It was so whack.
Are you
Me
familiar with
waiting in line at Disneyland. Just doing a split on the handrails. Could you imagine me waiting in line for Snow White, just in Fantasyland, like in a split on
Cat,
those
cat,
like
cat, catting.
110-degree iron handrails?
You got a 3rd-degree burn right on the inside of your inner corner of your
A
leg.
thin rectangular burn.
In one chain. 2.
Oh my god.
Are you familiar with what they're referencing? Because I wasn't never.
I'm fake gay. I enjoy the works of the Spice Girls, but I think this is a reference to one of their movies? ? I have no idea. I'm assuming because they're also on a car. Is it like they're like
thought it was a
"Hold on to-"
performance.
I don't know. I know nothing about the Spice Girls
I wasn't a Spice
except
Girls
for
kid
the
either.
women themselves. Like I know their names and I know which type of spice they are.
Yeah.
Um,
Sugar, cumin, pepper.
yeah, oregano. Yeah, of course.
Coriander.
Coriander. Yeah,
Coriander spice.
Yeah,
That's my favorite one.
I feel like Mel C would be coriander.
What about Mel B?
Mel C. The C is for coriander. No, Mel B is basil.
Basil. Yes.
But yeah, I don't know much. I don't know if it was a concert. I don't know if it's the movie. Fake gay.
Me as well, I guess. What I do appreciate about this season is that it does seem so much more culturally locked into the UK than all the other seasons combined. You know what I mean?
No, T.
Like all the other ones have been these like pretend that you're being beheaded as the queen. Go ahead. I give better head than anyone here. Like just these weird quasi-American challenges, right?
It's before Americans had access to ChatGPT and they're just trying to figure out what to do for British things. But also, like, is this playing in Just May's face? Because they're like, Spice Girls, hey, Jerry. Actually, fuck you. We're going to send you home in like 20 minutes.
They played massively in her face. This would be like if they did this challenge and then sent Kitty home. Who's literally like other Spice Girl of season 3. Is there a Spice Girl every season? Because we had her in this one. I feel like there were other Spice Girl inspired people.
Can all the Spice Girls please stand?
Can the UK Spice Girls please stand up? And then we get our 2 maxis, which is Keeping It 100, which was to honor the BBC's 100th anniversary. And then Rue Are You, which is their signature drag looks. Because I am not a UK native, I did not understand any of the BBC looks. I thought a lot of them were really cool, but I feel like this would almost be like if you ask someone from outside the US to, God, I don't even know what like a super niche US show would be. Like, is Rugrats international?
Yeah, well,
Something
also
like-
it'd have to be a channel, so it'd be like
Oh,
ABC.
Or like Nickelodeon, maybe?
Nickelodeon, yeah.
Yeah, okay, it'd be like that. It'd be like asking someone to like from outside the US to perceive a US runway about a Nickelodeon special.
Yeah,
Like,
or like PBS even.
PBS maybe. Yeah, because that's very US only, I think.
Yeah.
So like I think it is really cool culturally that they're there. My problem is that the host is a foreigner to the UK and is judging these looks and is making the final decision about something she doesn't know.
Yeah,
You know?
no, and I get it. And I mean, it'd be no different if I came up to the UK in my Dragon Tales drag, talking about Starlight, Starbright, and and they don't know my two-headed dragon diva, you know?
So like I don't. I think a lot of these are really cool, but I don't have a lot of context.
So you
for
didn't
them.
know any of them?
I think I kind of had an idea about the Patsy Stone. I had an idea about that character, and then I have honestly never heard of Blobby, but there were a couple different versions of what Blobby looked like, and I worry that Blobby does not look the way that either one of these queens portrayed Blobby as.
I want to watch Blobby because whenever I see anything about Blobby, I'm like obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Like I'm obsessed with the idea of it. I feel like it's a moment. Um,
Did you have any standouts from the 100s?
I feel like, I mean, Black Peppa's Blobby was fierce to me.
So
It
good. I
was so
love those
fierce.
details. The way that the like what are those? It's like a feather or is that like a roost tool or something? It might be a roost tool.
Wait, let me look again, cause
It's like a
oh,
roost tool that's the lining, I think.
that tool
Oh,
fabric.
that tool. And then the way that the neon pops. This bitch painted her feet.
I l- she right, she
She
really
painted her
did.
feet
Well, and
pink.
I love that it's like that kind of like high-low dress, but then it has pants. It's so
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
It's cool.
Um, I mean, it's so simple, but I do kind. And she's in the bottom four, but I do kind of love Dakota's.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like
duh!
Dakota's
Wait, do you
too.
know who actually is low key my
Who
favorite?
chewed?
Sminty chewed and spit out with that Antiques Roadshow look for me.
I
The
feel that.
slutty lamp.
I do feel that. It is extremely slutty.
The slutty lamp was crazy. I thought it was hilarious that she did Antiques Roadshow. I was like, yeah, I'll do a lamp with like a Baroque thong. Like, let's go. I love that.
That's the one. That is Antiques Roadshow, the one from last season, season 3. The the lady that was there for the ball. That's not the same person, is it?
No, Antiques Roadshow is.
I should have done research.
I've watched it before.
Got it.
It's like, I'm trying to think of an equivalent of it on the US, but it's like when you fall asleep and then you wake up at 2 a.m. and it's that show where there's like a lamp on the table and they're
Oh,
like, oh, this is worth like $12,000.
got
And
it.
they're like, oh
Okay.
my gosh, wow, you know?
Yeah.
It's very much that vibe
Got it.
where
Got
they're
it.
at
Got
like
it.
the convention or something. I'm pretty sure. But it's
That's
very much
cool.
giving that.
Yeah, I didn't really have a lot of context for them. And like, I'm sure if I did, I would have so much more to say about each one of these looks. But like, I feel weird critiquing any of them because I don't have context for them. It's like when we've done like the diva runways for the one like in Italia or España, where it's like, I don't know who this is, but I think it's cool. I don't really want to say too much about it because I don't understand the culture of it all, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'm like roasting the dog shit out of it, and it's like actually a perfect one for one, you know? Or I'm praising it and it has nothing to do with anything.
You know, we have something like this in the
Uh
US
huh. Of Antiques
where
Roadshow.
it's not, I don't know if it's called, I don't think it's called Antiques Roadshow. The one we have in the US, it was on I think PBS and you would like wake up in the middle of the night, but they were like, it's like in like a convention hall or something, but they just have random
I
like
know what you
old
mean.
shit and they're like, "Oh yeah, I have this series of like plates from the Civil War
Yeah.
or whatever." And they're like, "Oh, these are actually worth $30,000." And they're like, "Wow, I had no idea."
I have this cursed haunted doll that sometimes tells me
Yeah.
it's going to kill me at midnight. How much is it
But
worth?
yeah, Antiques Roadshow is like the OG.
Very cool. Okay, I'm very into what Sminty did with that in mind. The Rue Are You? I feel much more comfortable getting into these.
Cuz this is just reading them and you can do that.
Yeah. So it's their signature drag looks, and Cheddar is the very first one. I think it's really, really cool and very club kid, which I think is exactly what Cheddar is.
Yeah, and I love all the details and the different POVs, and it's very, yeah, it's like futuristic and also like kind of like warrior and kind of gothic and
Mm-hmm.
very like
A lot of good
like
inspirations.
counterculture.
Mm-hmm.
Super cool.
That makeup is everything too.
Yeah.
Cheddar's mug is always on lock. And for like a Rue Are You signature drag, I feel like it should punch exactly who you are right out the gate, no questions asked. John Burrs is next. She loves fashion.
This looks like a Born This Way ball like tour look. Like at best.
That's really nice. I love that. That's like a very, very nice thing. I don't understand what this has to do with John Burrs at all.
Give a twirl, give a twirl, give a twirl.
Okay, you know who chewed?
Who chewed?
LaPhil.
LaPhil with that. You see that tool? You see that
You see
LaPhil right there?
You see that LaPhil tool. And this cunty walk.
Cunty walk.
He chewed.
The spirit of Kimmy Couture possessed him because he had that swish. Because with the tool
It's
he
the
had the
exact
Kimmy
swish.
Couture where it's like the hip, 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 hip,
Arms.
arm,
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
hip, up. Like he had that same kind of like cunty stomp that she had.
Yes. Very that tea. Next is Sminty. And Michelle already was like reading the dog shit out of this silhouette on day one, which I don't see what the problem is. Oh, but at all. This is a cool look.
I love this. I think it's so cool. I love the like leather stockings is very House of Ken doll coated.
It's a little like Madonna as well, kind of.
Yeah.
Like it almost, maybe I've got the wrong reference, nightgowns. The one that Acid was also referencing. It's kind of reminiscent of that to me.
Her headpiece also looks like a lady finger, and I like that.
Oh, yes, I see that. I really enjoy it. I think that Sminty did a great job. Baby is next in all red. I don't love this look because I think there's too much volume happening maybe either at the top or the bottom, but I think there's just a little too much volume. And the hair's not big enough to accommodate for how big it is on the hip.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't want to say too much on my good sis, so I'm just going to look away.
Okay. Next we have out Dakota. Do you think this was bottom too? Do you think this was
Well,
bottom-worthy?
no, I thought she looked gorgeous.
I do too.
I love that big hat.
Yes. I love it too. It's very Bianca from Rescuers.
Oh my god.
Very that kind of hat, that big like feathery beautiful hat. I love the asymmetry of it. She looks great in mint. I love that it's a follow through from the entrance look.
Yeah.
This is lovely. I see no reason why this was bottom. They said that she was not confident or something, but John Burrs looked horrible.
Drag Jombers.
I'm going to. Next, we have Danny in this very metallic, shiny look. I don't like the Fred Munster headpiece.
It reminds me a lot of her entrance look.
Yeah,
I
see
know that they're obviously different, but the silhouette is not that different, and it's both black, so it's kind of hard.
I like that the follow through is kind of similar, like with Dakota, but I see that it's just maybe a little more low key. Where Dakota's feels like I guess like if Dakota's entrance was the second or third look in the runway collection, this would be like look 7 or 8. Where if Danny's entrance look was like look 8 or 9, this was look 1
For sure.
in the collection. It's just like, why did we go backwards in the collection?
Yeah. Why are we moving back, baby?
Just May also kind of did another Spice Girls look, which I love the follow through as well. This was also bottom. And
I feel like the bust look was worse than this. I feel like that was what put her in the bottom more than this did.
those boobs are screaming. They are crying. They need to be released. They were like just squished. It was like when Kylie put on that bandeau and those boobs were just like pressed up against her
God.
body. But these ones were completely fake boobs. Just they were squeezed within an inch of their life. And then we have a copper top. I'm gonna have to blur out the F word on YouTube. But I really think this look is very fun. I love that she's reclaiming this word.
Reclaiming my fig.
Reclaiming my goat tree.
Reclaiming my fig. I love faggotry.
Yeah. Me too.
But I think the lettering is messy.
It's a little messy. Do you think this should have been bottom?
Especially on the ginger.
Yes, the way that it kind of like gets smaller.
It gets smaller and like the E is like somewhat off the body.
Yeah.
But like the G and the R are completely contained. And like the N and the G are kind of like trying to fit within the body or within the garment. It's just.
You're not a fan of words on dresses, though, right?
No. I don't like words on dresses ever, really, ever, in any capacity. No. Lettering is for essays and.
I love that. Put that on a shirt.
And documents.
Yeah. Letters are for essays.
I'm not trying to read and do critical thinking on the runway.
Betsy Johnson plays with words on dresses, I feel like, sometimes. What do you think about the way that Betsy does it? Or is that also a chop? It's okay. I know she's listening, but she'll get over it.
Well, because I'm thinking more of like that one designer that does the dresses with like the like geometric like one word that like or like I can't remember the name. It's like a name and another name. It's not Victor. Is it? I don't think it's Victor and Rolf that does like the lettering. But it's like I just don't like any of it. I don't want to see a word when I'm looking at a look. I want to see pretty shapes that are not letters.
I don't want to see boobs on Drag Race. It was the same like inflection. Remember that, Diva.
Please, not that.
Next we have Starlet, which they said that Dakota was low energy. Starlet was like a sleepier version of Pearl.
But she's a little bit goofy.
Where is the goofiness?
It's giving
Gothy Kendall got a makeover by Pandora Box.
It's giving the Cinderella remake.
Yeah.
Recast with only white Drag Race stars.
The dark-sided version of Cinderella. The evil
with only
version.
like white fashion queens. So evil. It's like the ugly stepsisters are like Violet and Miss Fame. You know?
Violet and Mick.
Stop. Wait.
Then we have Pixie Polite doing your favorite thing in the entire world, where it's the back train thing that comes up. Yeah, you just talked. I think. Did this happen in Philippines?
She like hoists it up.
Yeah. I think it was Brigading that did it.
I just don't like backdrop shit. And it's like before we had the trains that you hike up, and now we just literally have like a cardboard backdrop like glued to our butt. Like unless it's like you're a Vegas showgirl or it's like a carnival look and you have like the big feather backdrop, I'm not really interested.
Totally. I think that this could have easily been the bottom.
Especially because like that arc is crazy. The rainbow is shaky.
And then also the kind of choppiness of the panty line is so like panties, bitch. And then we have Black Peppa doing these chocolate bars, but they fell off. And they still gave her the win.
The chocolate did fall.
Yeah.
But it was giving Wonka, because Wonka bars have that purple packaging.
Oh, it did, didn't it?
It was giving, in the newer one where they... Okay, that's so raw to me saying the newer one, because actually the newer one now is Wonka with Timothée Chalamet.
Right.
But the one with Johnny Depp,
yeah,
where he makes the like palace out of chocolate, she's who he made it for.
Oh, I see it.
She wanted a palace out of chocolate.
She wanted the chocolate palace.
And then she left it out in the sun.
And it melted
Someone
on
left
the head.
the cake out in the rain, yeah.
I think the dress is really pretty. I expressed my problem with nipples on the runway before. We need some fashion tape. Fashion tape, Bradley.
It's a fashion emergency, people.
I wish that it was taped. But I do like all the elements. I have seen them so many times. Somebody's headpiece falls off and they justify that as a reason to either put them in the bottom or make them safe or not give them the win. So I was kind of surprised that Peppa got the win after that fell off. And they were like, but you just kept going and made it work. And then I think, okay, but what about all the times that this happened to others that also did the same thing?
What about when it's Elsa Hunter's money gun?
Right. And she just kept going. But fuck her, I guess. And then I feel like this is the weirdest top and bottom of all time because we have Sminty, Dakota, May, Copper, Starlet, and Black Peppa. And I feel like Cheddar could have been up here in the top. I feel like John Burrs could have been in the bottom. I feel like Pixie could have been in the bottom. I feel like this is just a weird assortment of highs and lows.
I definitely feel like I agree with Sminty. But it's like...
But was she better than LaPhil?
I feel like I could see it being like Sminty and LaPhil.
Okay, I could see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, Joanna Lumley, the guest judge, that's Ann Spiker. Did you know that?
What?
Literally, she was talking and I'm like, this lady moves her mouth in a way that I have seen before.
No, because it's the way that I know them both individually. But I didn't realize that they were the same.
Literally, like the way that her mouth was moving, I'm like, I must know if this is the same one because I feel like this is Ann Spiker. We talk about them all the time. We talk about James and the Giant Peach constantly.
Oh my God.
It's Ann Spiker from James and the Giant Peach.
Joanna Lumley.
I gagged.
Wait, and the other one's Miriam Margolyes?
Wait, wasn't she also on Drag Race last season? I swear I recognize that name. I swear.
That's fucking Mrs. Potts, bitch.
Oh my God.
Bitch, that's the Tubby Custard Machine.
She wasn't last season.
I think she was.
I don't remember what she was doing, but she was there last season.
Wait.
You're having an existential crisis.
Wait. Is that the right?
I was losing my mind when I found this out. I was losing it. And I am still gagged. Your mouth is dropped.
It is. It's fucking Miriam Margolyes. Why do they have two British actresses? That is crazy.
Isn't it?
It's fucking Joanna Lumley and Mrs. Potts.
Well,
not Mrs. Potts, sorry. Madam
that
Potts?
movie?
What's her name? Not Mrs. Potts, but you know.
From Sleeping Beauty?
No, from Harry Potter.
Oh. Why did I say Sleeping Beauty? I meant Beauty and the Beast.
I know what you know. I know
what you know.
That's a
Sounded
threat.
like a threat.
I know what you know. The herbology professor.
Oh, yes. Okay, I know exactly.
That teaches them how to repot the mandrakes or
yes,
whatever.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
What is her name? That is crazy. I know I said Mrs. Potts earlier, and the audience is probably why don't we ask the audience? They're probably pulling their hair out right now. Like, this bitch don't know what she's talking about. This bitch don't know. Professor Sprout.
Okay.
He
totally
called
not
me
Mrs.
Trash.
He called me a Potts. He called me a Potts.
He called me a Madam Potts. I was like, Pot Sprouts. Audience, I'm sorry. Miriam Margolyes, I know you were listening and you were literally on the verge of tears hearing me get it wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I have a question for you. Is it just me or did this feel like the most anticlimactic premiere of all time for UK? Because to me it did. It felt really anticlimactic.
I mean, it didn't have big like fireworks, you know?
And I kind of have come to expect that from episode 1. Like even just last season, we had a top 2 and a bottom 2, you know?
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, there's just nothing big to report for this episode.
Yeah.
You know?
Our first bottom 2 are Dakota and Just May, and I feel like it could have been so many different other people. Like I feel like it could have been Copper and John Burrs.
I don't think it should have been Dakota, but she did turn out that lip sync.
Oh, she totally did. It's Let Them Know by Mabel. And My favorite thing about what I remember her doing this season, she gets those beats. Because there's that line where it's blonde hair, I bleached it, and she takes off her hat and points to her hair. And then later on during that Broadway lip sync, when she does the baby and then points at baby. Like, she gets these good beats
She's
in
very
here.
smart, and she also like she tries to like move to every like major like moment in the song too, which is like that just like fills it up and shows that you're trying to like give a full performance, which I appreciate. And even it's like even if it's very intelligent, even if she's not dancing, she's just moving around. She'll just like storm around the stage and like run the whole stage like fashionably. And even if you can't dance in the moment, that is like a smart way to do something in
I
the
agree.
moment.
And especially for such a low-key H&M shopping song like this was, it's just...
It's giving makeover sequence.
Totally. So Just May is our first queen out. I was sort of just like, I don't know, walking away like, okay. Especially after, I think, Philippines, which has really knocked it out. But then even after UK3, where again, we had a top 2 and a bottom 2 because it was such a good episode.
Yeah.
That they had to reward 2 people. And the bottom 2 were so dull that they had to have the bottom 2. And this one, it was just sort of like, huh.
This first episode was just like, huh, okay.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Episode 2 is the Glastonbury Festival.
Okay, and it's whack because it's like the girl groups are 5 and 6,
which is insane.
Why didn't we wait one more episode so it could be 5 and 5?
Yeah. Or wait, I don't know, 6 more episodes and let it be a 3 and 3.
I mean TNT.
Even TNT.
Or okay.
Okay. Are you about to chew?
4, 4, 4. 3, 4, 4. It would have been 4, 4, and 3, but that would have worked. Why not 3 groups?
Oh.
3, 4, and 4 instead of 5 and 6.
Okay. I'm into that as well. It's just such a massive girl group challenge, but they have to do a song called Come Alive, which at first I thought it was going to be that RuPaul song, Make Me Come Alive. But then I was like, oh no, that's Adrenaline.
Oh no.
Give me one.
It's kind of exhausting.
It is.
It's literally just about come.
It's about come. My question is, were they told to be, I don't know, a little more safe for work? Because the whole song is, I won't stop till you come. ... Alive.
And it talks about like getting in your eye or something.
Don't get it in your face. Gonna
so
like
stupid.
edge you, get you there all the way.
Because they're giving Danny such a hard time about swearing, and it's like, girl, we're singing about jizz. We're singing a rock song about cum. The whole hallway smells like cum.
Girl, get over it. Our teams are Peppa because she won last week, and Dakota because she was the lip sync survivor, or winner. They do call someone a lip sync survivor. I feel like later, maybe I'm wrong. And we have Peppa, Baby, Sminty, John Burrs, and Starlet on one team, and then Dakota, Danny, LaPhil, Cheddar, and Pixie, and Coppertop is the last picked, so she picks to be on Dakota's team.
But they're kind of already trying to paint Dakota's team as the flopobotomist.
Exactly. They're like, this is the one that's not going to do well at all.
This is Team Booger.
Get ready. This is the Boogers. The other one's the Heathers. They got that in the bag.
Yeah.
Observational note, and I know I said this earlier. I feel like all these players are coming off very intentional at this point in the competition.
Yeah.
Of what they're saying, what they're doing. Like, they were so prepared for everything and their packaging that they wanted to do. Yeah. Which, again, coming right after Philippines, where those girls were just unhinged. Like, you have Precious literally just acting like a lunatic.
Yeah.
And, you know, problematic Lady Morgana, like, running around, God blessing everybody, you know, and like being weird and crazy, breakdancing, you know, like Marina and Silhouette doing their own little things. These girls are so restrained, and it's so weird watching it right after Philippines.
Yeah, these girls need to come alive.
They need to come alive. I agree. Baby has a degree in writing, so it feels like this is sort of written in the stars as her challenge. And she also is very inspired musically by the person who happens to also be the guest judge, which is also like, this is
She
hers.
feels because it's FK Twigs, right?
Yeah.
She loves her some FK Twigs. I don't mind me some FK Twigs.
Mm-hmm.
She used to be married to Robert Pattinson. I don't think they're together anymore, but
Interesting.
yeah. She's slay. She's so cool. She has some good songs. I got into her because of Aja. Aja used to do a really
Oh.
cool lip sync to one of her songs, Glass and Patron.
I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere.
Yeah, very slay. FK Swigs is Swigs?
Swigs?
FK Twigs is pretty slay. Anyways,
Dakota gets a really huge storyline this week, which I enjoyed how she talks about her non-binary sibling and how cute that was. I just feel like Dakota is this really lovable, kind person, and the camera just can't help but linger on her.
Also, like, yeah, it's good to get such like nice queer storytelling. Especially like her being the first trans person, but then also sharing like more queer stories beyond just her transness and like being able to talk about her family and stuff. It's really cool. I love it.
Me as well. I love it.
I love it.
What did you think about both of these teams? Let's just rope them into one because it's so big.
Well, this is like the classic bait and switch of girl groups of like,
Totally.
This is kind of like, we've seen this a million times where it's like there's a group that's hyped up that's going to do amazing, and then the group that's hyped up to be the booger, and the group that's hyped up to be the booger actually like does amazing. Well, the group that's, in this case, it was the group that was hyped up to win did terrible.
Yeah.
And the group that was hyped up to be the booger got the win.
Yeah.
It was very last season it was very BDE.
BDE.
It was very BDE where like the front runner group was like kind of the flop.
Totally.
And then the other group cinched the win. Yeah, cuz this first group was rough. Yeah. Baby turned the party.
Turned it. It was like a Kitty situation again.
She did great. I think there's always one who does good. Cheryl, Kitty, Herb. It's just, I feel bad because she was pissed about it too. She was cooked. She was cooked. She was letting them have it. But the other group, I mean, they just obviously had such better synergy. I feel like there was better, like, they felt like it was more like prepared for everyone.
Yeah.
Whereas the first one was very much like, okay, this is a choreo, keep up.
And you won't keep up, but try to.
Yeah, for real. Starlet is constantly looking around, obsessed.
My favorite part of this whole challenge was Starlet, while they're sitting back watching the other group, saying, I had a lot of fun with all of the personality of a boiled potato.
And everyone just kind of like not responding.
Like, if that's what fun looks like, I would hate to see you having a bad time.
Right. I thought I had a great time.
It was such a good time. I was so confident.
Because Minty's crying. Jombers is getting dragged by Baby. Like, I feel bad for Baby because, like, I'm sure she also thought, like, this is going to be my moment. And, like, she did nothing wrong, but she's probably, like, now in danger, essentially. But it was kind of good. Like, they hadn't even gotten critiqued yet, and she already saw the writing on the wall.
This was her Cameron in front of Shania moment.
Oh, my God.
Her. And she was like, I want to impress her. And it just... I mean, I think she did. She held her own, and I think she easily could have won if she was on the other group. But god damn.
Yeah.
God damn.
Well, it doesn't even matter. They all won, apparently. They all would have won.
Wait, five wins? 6 wins?
The group is 6, so 6 badges were handed out, which was crazy.
That's so much.
Who would you have given the one badge to?
If I had to choose one, okay, it would be between Dakota and LaPhil. And so then factoring in runway, looking at Dakota's, where it's this really cute Pokemon gym leader, which the entire runway category was Neon Nights, which is a fun little twist.
Yeah.
I think on Neon. I think Dakota's is significantly more interesting than LaPhil's Naomi Campbell litter duty look. Like, I think it's fun and campy, and I think it's hilarious, but because 85% of the garment is this metallic. It doesn't really give me neon.
Yeah,
as
whereas
much.
like Dakota's, because it's smart because it's the electric leader. It's what's her, Alessa?
I think so.
I love that reference, but I also, she made it something different. I
Yeah.
love the dress and I love the POV. It's neon, it's electric.
Yeah.
And I think also just like the POV, even with her lyrics, like had a bad day, gonna turn it around. I feel like the going from bottom first episode to winning.
Yeah.
I feel like if there was a solo win, I would have loved it to have seen it been her.
Yeah. I think for the other parts of the runway, I turn up to what Cheddar did. Another spore
Agreed.
mushroom situation.
I know it's the season of mushrooms.
It is.
Like we're seeing it like a lot
Everywhere.
in the last like years worth of seasons. Honestly, do you know who my favorite of this runway is?
Tell me.
Pixie motherfucking Polite.
Okay.
This
Speak on
painted
it.
PVC coat is delicious to me in that like toxic waste green with the like pops of magenta, the long acid wig, and the like pseudo beret in the self fabric. Like her and Dakota and Cheddar, those are my top 3 looks of tonight. But I feel like Pixies is probably the one that gets talked about the least. I think Pixies is dope.
Pixies is really cool. It is almost like that year's collection of what Taste wore, because it's the same kind of idea.
Totally. It's giving like Taste if she was like a Batman supervillain.
Yeah, like 80s,
Yes.
80s supervillain. Yeah, it's like the colorful version of that. Like if
Yeah.
Taste had a line of clothes that were all in that black and white, maybe grayscale, and then we had one that was all in neons, this would be the first part of that collection.
I'm very much about it.
It's so good. I'm obsessed. Yeah, Pixie really turned it out. The winning team is Copper, Danny, Cheddar, Dakota, LaPhil, and Pixie, which is so much.
Girl, and they all get a badge.
One badge for everyone.
I guess there's room for everyone.
Let's just say that. And in season 5, they only give one badge, right? I feel like they give it to...
It's just so rotted because it's like, I'm here for the whole team getting a badge if it's like a team of 3 or 4.
Right.
But a team of 6?
Yeah. It's too much. And then the entire other team is up for elimination, with the exception of Baby.
Or even like, okay, I'm going to throw it out. World of Wonder, because I know they're listening. The 2 listeners we have are both World of Wonder plans. They're interns. I would love in the moment, team wins. RuPaul says, all right, girls, there's a badge to give out, but I'm going to let you do it. Please pick one girl besides yourself who you think deserves this badge. And they go down the line and they all say one name.
That would have been sickening. That would have been everything.
Because then you give an opportunity for drama, because then they get back there and then what if it's like, well, why didn't you say me?
Totally.
When I did the choreo, or I helped you make that outfit, or I helped you blah, blah, blah.
That's some Mama Pao levels of emotional torture right there. And I kind of live.
I'm here for that.
I'm so here for that. That's television. That's good
That's
TV.
showbiz, babe.
Showbiz. Starlet says that she, during critique, she says she can't move her face because she wears tapes.
Oh my God, of course.
Also, can I say something hateful as well?
Say it.
So I'm watching this with my cat Georgia on my lap, and she was asleep, like passed the fuck out. And Rue tells John Burs, "You're a charming queen." And I out loud said, "Is she?" George wakes up from her sleep and looks at me and goes, and puts her head back down and falls asleep.
Offended.
She was offended.
Is offended.
Right. Like, she felt what I felt in that moment. Cats are always perceptive. And then our bottom 2 is Starlet and John Burs, and the song is About You Now. And Starlet gave quite literally nothing. The epitome of that meme, go on girl, give us nothing. Charlie Hides could beat her.
But
in
that
this lip sync.
iconic death drop where it's literally like she's standing and then she just collapses.
I love the collapsing death drop. It's so good, but not when Starlet did it. I'm so sorry, Starlet. I know you're listening. Vivian Panay could have beaten her.
It's giving like you shot one of her legs with a BB gun. And she just pew.
Just fell on herself.
Yeah, it's like you sniped her out with one leg.
It's like in the Barbie movie where she realizes that her feet are flat and that she's not in her heel position anymore, and she just falls on the ground.
Literally. Crazy lip sync.
And on her way out, she does the full, like, you know, the top model girl who's like, I don't want to do it. I'm going home.
She just walks through, but then there's a tiny little bit of her tail
Yes.
still visible.
It's very that energy.
It was too much. It was, well, because she said like,
thanks for helping me find my dream. Now I get to find another one. What kind of exit line is that?
And then like storming by does not say bye or anything. And then and then you see the little bit of the end of her tail like hovering at the end of the runway because she didn't walk like away yet. God, it's too much.
It was so funny. It was actually quite sad though.
No, it was sad. It was super sad.
For someone who's got like the personality of a fine-tooth comb, it was sad.
Sympathy for a comb.
Yeah. And then our last episode we're talking about today, which I feel like we're flying through this. I feel like we're just flying.
I mean tea, but like...
I feel that... I remember really liking this season in the moment. And I feel like anytime I've said that, like, I remember liking this. Or I remember not liking this. I get to a point in the season where I remember when it all happened. I feel like there's a midpoint in this season where it gets better.
No, and I think there are, I think you're right. There are moments where it is more like there's more to talk about at length, but it's like the only things from this second episode are the memes of Scarlet. Like, TBH. Like, that's really the only things I really like think have lasting power of the episode. And like the first episode, no one really talks about the first episode. Like, I feel like the things to talk about come later. Like the musical episode, when we
I
get
remember
to the
loving
musical, and then like that, and then the lip sync and baby. Like we're gonna talk about that for forever.
Oh,
forever. That could be like an hour alone. But
totally.
it's like the stuff right now is a little bit like.
It feels a little bit like Down Under 2, where the first 3-4 episodes of the season were like, what is this,
Where you
mama?
haven't been spanked by Spanky yet.
Not yet. And then it just takes off out of nowhere. I feel like that's what UK4 does as well.
Yeah. It needs to get balmy and palmy.
Fuck yeah. So then we get to episode 3, the NAFTA Awards.
Okay.
They name it after the
Mini challenge.
What the fuck?
So weird. So I feel like we have to talk about this damn mini challenge.
I want to talk about that, but first, I want to talk about how Sminty made this comment about Old Maiden clothes in The Last Untucked, which was totally memeing.
My God, this makes me cringe
It's
because I
such a
love
meme.
Cheddar.
Yeah.
I love Cheddar so much. I'm like, I can't believe no one said anything to her.
I feel like it's almost like, oh, the legend doesn't get it. We don't want to tell her what it is.
Right.
Because like Sminty is totally memeing off the New York thing. It was Old Maiden
type of shoes.
Because like, who the fuck says Old Maiden? That is such a niche phrase.
You think Sminty's gonna call y'all
Old Maidens? That's crazy. Like, she does not have the vernacular to just come up with that on the fly. So the fact that
it gets brought up multiple times makes me like put my knees together.
Right. Because even Cheddar's like, do you think this is Old Maiden? And I wish that someone would have just been like, hey, Ched, this is actually like a super famous meme from, what was it?
Big Brother? Celebrity Big Brother.
Celebrity Big Brother. Like, she's totally just, but that even Sminty didn't even like double down or try to do anything. Like, she just let it all happen. She was like, you know what? I'm not going to argue.
Just let it play out for real.
You know what? Sorry. I shouldn't have called you Old Maiden. You're right. Sorry.
So whack.
I want to, that I thought was crazy. The mini is the first annual NAFTA Awards.
Okay. And it's basically class superlatives, but shady.
Worse.
And Drag Race UK likes to do something like this, where it's either like the rank them, put them in order, or the ones where they had like the ribbons or badges or whatever,
yeah.
and they were like pinning them on them, like something like that. But in this one, they just made them get in quick drag for it to really make it more painful.
To make it even more hateful.
Yeah, for real.
And I just hate these. I liked what Philippines did where they ranked them from 1 to 11, I think. I thought that was kind of interesting. And we talked about that then. Because it's sort of like, who's your biggest competitor, who's your not biggest, who's like your least competitive person. I think there's something interesting about that because it's not being like, you're the booger of the group. You're the busted ugly one.
Yeah.
Because these categories are best beast in show, which is most star quality. Best background actress in a non-speaking role.
Crazy.
So rude. Best scene stealing, attention grabbing camera hog.
Crazy.
Rude. Best actress resting on pretty, but the one who's the best looking. And then best hot mess. Like, it's just mean. Like, it's just mean. I think it's not kind to be like, who do you think is the person who's you're not bothered by at all?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's one thing. But also,
who's your top competition who's not on your radar?
And I think if you're sort of averaging out all the numbers and putting everybody where they're at, it sort of like allows the room temperature to be assessed quietly.
It allows the gravity inside the popcorn.
It allows for the gravity inside the popcorn to start cooking. And then for it to start popping. But this is just mean, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, and then because also they have to like acknowledge it in front of everyone and like say something about it. Because it's like, if you get a funny one, it's a funny one. Because it's also in years past, it's like, who's the trade? Who's
ugly?
Yeah. Who's ugly? But yeah, this time there's a lot of focus on like who's annoying, who's taking up too much. Like,
right. The winners of each one of these categories. So Black Peppa gets most star quality. And then the one who is the best in a non-speaking role is Copper. So, I mean, only 2 of these got qualifications on them, like what they were trying to get at. So I'm guessing
she
this
was
is
not qualified
to own those shoes. And then the scene-stealing, attention-grabbing camera hog is Danny, which is crazy.
I feel like it's because it's kind of like the Bob critique of she's a showboat. I feel like it's just her comedy style.
And she's like the most interesting there.
She's gonna crack jokes and fill the silence.
Yeah, if nobody else is gonna do it, why not her? And then we have the one who's the best looking is Baby, makes sense to me. And then the hot mess is Minty. When John Burst was right there.
I didn't understand.
How was she a mess?
She accepted it like a champ.
Yeah. Good for her.
In that quick drag looking crazy.
And then our maxi is to then make a high fashion look for a bingo night.
Oxymoron? High fashion bingo?
It's a recycle of the season 2 duo challenge. The exact same colors, except they swapped out pink for purple. I would have loved if we had gotten like red, orange, yellow, purple, I don't know, silver, and like, I don't know, pearl or something. Rather than all the other colors being here except for pink.
My personal favorite, pearl. Yeah, well, and also like such weird shades because the green is like limoncello, and then the blue is like aquamarine. I don't know,
but then gold and black didn't change. And why do you think they changed pink for purple? Like, why not just keep all the old colors?
Purple rights.
Purple is way better than pink, in my opinion.
Lawrence Chaney.
Lawrence's influence.
It's the Lawrence Chaney effect.
And then they get paired up via balls, even though they could have just let the people who won the categories choose their partners.
That's so true.
There were
Oh my
5 winners.
God. Wow, I didn't even realize that. And they were all different people.
Yeah, they could have like pulled a ball for one of the winners and been like, all right, you're the first one.
Yeah.
Who do you want? Okay, you're the second one. Who do you want? Like, I feel like that would have been so much better. So our pairs are LaPhil and Sminty, Baby and Dakota, Cheddar and Copper, Danny and Pixie, and then John Burrs, who at this point, Rue won't even say her name because she thinks it's terrible. She just starts calling her J Blonde and Black Peppa. And I wrote this in my notes, so I'm just going to read it the way that I wrote it down. I have no comprehension why Rue likes John Burrs so much because, like with Heidi, she did not like her name at all. But I feel like Heidi sort of just like stuck around because she was so good at things.
Yeah.
John Burrs, Rue is not connecting with. And Rue also doesn't like her name. So why does John Burrs get such a push to the end if Rue is not connecting with her at all? You know what I mean? Like, at least in challenges, Rue is connecting with Heidi. Rue's not even connecting with John Burrs in these challenges.
They're just feeling the Jombers.
The
They're
J
feeling
Blondes.
Jombers for Jombers. Doesn't that sound like something? I'm feeling
It sounds like a
Jombers.
phrase. Yeah.
Well, I'm feeling so Jombers right now.
Is that like Flase Da, where you could use it
We're
in a lot of
very
different
Jombers
ways?
together, yeah.
We're very, very John Burrs today. I'm feeling very
Please, I
John
hate
Burrs.
that.
I'm feeling
She's
very
got
John
me feeling
Burrs.
so Jombers, I swear.
LaPhil, I'm sorry, Sminty gets to choose the colors because she was the hot mess of the group. Why?
What?
Because LaPhil and Sminty pick blue. Baby and Dakota get black because they're wearing black. So obviously they've got to have that.
Of course.
And then Cheddar has some elements of gold on their clothes, so they get gold. And then I think Pixie maybe had pink or something on them, or purple or something, and that's why they get purple. And then John Burrs and Peppa just get green because that was what was left over. And when they start opening these boxes, it was like, all of this stuff is shit.
Trash.
Like actual trash.
No, it's like, I'm fine with having specific colors, but it's like, the fabric's ugly. It's either like simple, like solid stretch, or it's like a print, or it's like quinceañera fabric, like
Stars. Why?
stars, and then contrast houndstooth.
Oh no, that's just Sminty having a breakdown.
Oh, that's Minty.
That's
in there?
Sminty in the
I
clothes.
thought that was fabric.
No.
I couldn't even tell.
No, that's Sminty having a
Oh.
mental breakdown in the fabrics.
Please, no, they're all ugly.
They're all so ugly. And Sminty is indeed crashing the fuck out. Crashing out.
Because you probably thought blue was going to be more chic.
Ooh, I'm so sorry. I just like kicked the entire mic. Chic, 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 chic. Okay, so let's get into these looks because I do think there were some good ones. And I'm glad that they learned from their mistakes last time and didn't do a top and bottom look.
Yes.
I think that was BS in season 2.
None of that who wore it best bullshit.
That was bullshit. So we got Team Blue first. It's LaPhil and Sminty. LaPhil turned this out.
She looks so gorge with her little... Yeah, I mean, I love how similar they are, but they're also like both their own vibe.
Yeah.
Because LaPhil, like, she likes a little more, he likes a little more excess fabric. He likes a little more like drapery and drama. Compared to where Sminty, she's more like revealed.
Yeah.
He's a little more like covered up, almost, I want to say costumey, but just more drama. Like,
Yeah.
he usually has more excess fabric for like the
drama.
yeah, the moment of it all.
The flares.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really, really love LaPhil's look.
And his long pony too.
It's hot. And it's just good. This was honestly one of my favorite looks of the entire night. Like,
Yeah.
easily top 3.
And then Sminty is like the like slutty like beach equivalent of his look.
Totally. I love even this little like circular clasp on the side.
Yes,
That's fun too.
Yeah, like showier, more body, like same headpiece.
Mm-hmm.
I also love that it was really cool how she made the that like well, I was talking about the quinceañera fabric.
Mm.
Like she made those into like stockings.
Yeah, that's cool too. And like shoe covers as
Yeah,
well.
it's hot.
Yeah. Good looks from both of them. And
And
nice color choices.
yeah,
Then we have Black Peppa and John Burrs. And they both look terrible.
they both look like sewing challenge looks.
These are the most sewing challenge I have ever seen. And Peppa's is just falling off.
I know, and it's crazy because Peppa, I feel like I don't want to say it. Peppa's the turning point. From here on out, we start seeing fashion girls who can't sew.
Yes.
The fashion queens, the look queens who cannot assemble their own fashions and looks.
Even a little bit. And Peppa spent so much time doing this lattice that just did not pay off. Even Danny says, I don't know what you made that lattice for, girl. It's not pie week.
Drag.
Drag.
But that's also true. It's like now's not the time to spend like forever on a simple detail. Like just get it made, get it done, get it good.
And then John Burrs is just literally a piece of fabric wrapped around the
John
body.
Burrs is giving beach day.
That's the category today. It's beach day in high fashion. I mean, damn.
She looks like she wrapped the towel around herself. It's giving him Princess Diaries when like she like
The paps are there?
Yeah, she's trying to change in the like outhouse or whatever. It's giving very that.
And then we have Danny and Pixie, which it's all very modest what they made.
I don't like yeah. Yeah, it's very like Pixies is kind of like Mars Attacks like meets like Hairspray. Love, but like as a secretary.
Yeah.
Like that length is so odd to me.
Yeah.
And then like Danny's the length is better, but it's like it's also so she works in the same building as the secretary, but she's the one that gets her to come out of her shell and go to the club. She's like, come on, girl, you deserve a night for yourself.
I'm already seeing this as one of those Drag Race promo shows. Like,
And
for
then
the
they
little
like
super
end
trailer.
up in jail. And it's
Nina
like
and Tina.
one of the people in the pit crew with like no shoes, but like a cop hat and a baton, like throwing them in a CGI jail cell.
Literally Nina and Tina.
Yeah, this is the Nina and Tina sequel.
I feel like these are very well constructed, but the modesty of it all is just not stunning. So it's very
The
safe.
modesty is not stunning. She's giving also, I can't remember the name of the actress, but she's giving the principal from Lizzie McGuire, who's also the one who gets the makeover in life size, but like with a fake beard.
The one from the movie?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not the principal, the tour guide.
Yeah.
what I
I know
mean.
exactly who you're talking about.
The chaperone.
I was going to say Gupta, but that's the principal from
Not
Princess
Gupta,
Diaries.
But you know what I'm talking about. She's also the makeover
Yeah,
in
uh-huh.
life size. It looks like her with a fake beard on, like going to like a disco party at work. The office disco party.
Stop. It's so that. And then our next group is Dakota and Baby.
Fierce.
With the coolest looks. The fact that they took this wacky ass print.
It's that like weird like 90s like windbreaker kind of fabric.
Mm-hmm.
Like you would see like something in that like weird like wrinkly silk satin like faux satin material. I love it the way they incorporate it through the black kind of like faux latex.
Yeah.
Leather.
It's hot. And I love the different silhouettes that they both have. It's sort of like girl group looks to me in its
a
own
little
way.
90s. Yeah, it's very girl group, like dancey.
Yeah.
Like
Album cover.
yeah, very cute. They have such good chemistry and energy together.
And they look happy.
Yes, they're vibing. They're big vibing.
And also what I noticed about their presentation is they stuck very close to each other, where a lot of the
Yes.
other performers sort of just did their own thing. Like,
No,
look, we're different.
They presented and kept it like a duo.
Yeah, and I like that. I think that's what gave them the win, really, over everybody. And they seem like they were a part of one collection where some of the other ones didn't necessarily look like that, or they were a little too like, look, these are the same looks like what we saw with Danny and Pixie.
No,
you
for
know?
real. Where it's like theirs are similar but different, and like they presented it well and they like highlighted it well. Like they really turned the party, and I was so happy for them too because you're rooting for both of them because you want
Mhm.
Baby to get her win because she is feeling pissed off after last week, and Dakota, she just had her rough week one, and
Yeah,
then now she turned it around, and like I feel like by this point, if you're not Team Dakota, you're not watching.
you're not watching UK4.
Yeah, for real.
They turned it out for me. And then we have Copper and Cheddar, who are to me looking very All Stars 1 superhero challenge.
Oof,
You know what I mean?
oof.
Also, the edges on both of their bodysuits were so wonky. You can't see it in the photo from the wiki, but you can really see it here on Copper's. Like, they didn't want to run the scissors over that one more time. They didn't want to stick some trim on that.
Especially against the nude like that. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't like the lighter tone fabric used for both of them, like in the lining of Copper's and in sort of like the peekaboo like cutout
Oh,
of
that peach.
Cheddar's. Yeah, that peach. I don't like
I don't
that.
like it either. It's gross. And then the iridescent gold that they chose is a little tacky.
I just I mean I think Cheddar's was clearly better.
Yes.
I think Cheddar's is more opulent. Copper's like is so bad.
Do you think the shoes were the problem? Because a lot of people were talking about the shoes being the problem.
I would say if it was not a bodysuit like that,
Mm.
even if it was like a catsuit like to the feet,
Mm.
like covered,
Sure.
and then like the gold wrapped around like up the leg and like
Mm.
around the waist, like kind of more like what um Crystal wore last
Oh, yeah, yeah.
season when
Hmm.
she did the Dua Lipa lip sync. Like something
Yes.
more like that,
I know
but
what you
this
mean.
just feels too simple and swimsuity.
Yeah. Do you think this was bottom too? Coppers?
I need to look at them all again. Also, this wig is the wig Katya wore in the green runway for season 7.
That leg stomps up.
Yes, yes. I mean, Black Peppa's is definitely the worst.
Totally.
I feel like yes, this look is also bad, but I would put her and the Purple Girls both like in equal contention for the bottom.
Really?
Just because I don't like the Purple Girls' looks, they're ugly.
Would you have not made anybody safe then?
Because are they the one safe group?
Yeah, purple group is the only one safe.
I think they should have been low.
Yeah.
As well for just safe, ugly styling.
Old lady going to the club.
Old maiden
Old
type
maiden.
styling. Don't let Cheddar hear that.
And they learned again from their mistakes. They're all judged individually this time.
Good.
The winners are Dakota and Baby. And as a Dakota stan, I agree. But I did really like LaPhil.
I mean,
Really
LaPhil
like
was
LaPhil.
also. I know. I could have easily seen LaPhil and Sminty winning
Yeah.
because they both did so good. But I am so happy for Dakota and Baby.
Yeah. For the bottom two, they feel like Copper and Cheddar were not complementary to each other and they didn't help each other. And they felt
Interesting.
that that Peppa and John Burrs did not complement or help each other. So to punish them, they just break up the teams.
They
And
say
I'm-
one from each.
One from each. I felt funny about that.
Instead of like punishing one specific team.
One group.
Like the green group. Like
Yeah.
having it be
Just
John Burrs
green.
and Pepper.
Mm-hmm. Either just green or just gold. And I think there could have been justification for either one. You know?
It wouldn't have been just gold because they don't want to feel like they wouldn't want to risk Cheddar so soon.
Totally.
But I could have seen it being just green.
Yeah. And I think it probably could have been and should have been. I think they were not featuring Copper Top at all.
No.
Not even a
Best
little bit.
supporting actress in a non-speaking role.
Mm-hmm. The song is This Is Real. And Peppa kicks that skirt up in the air and like grabs it.
Fierce.
She won the lip sync right then and there.
She did. She just came into it with so much energy and ferocity that like Copper did, but like hers was a lot more like eager
Mm-hmm.
and like just really trying to impress and do the most. Where I feel like
Yeah,
Black Pep was just like hungry for it.
totally. The one thing I will say about Peppa's performance, and I love Black Peppa. I think she's great.
Yeah.
Last week in the girl group challenge, they told Peppa, don't do everything. You don't have to kick and then split
Oh
and
no,
then
yeah,
twirl.
she goes for it.
And they're like, just restrain, pick one thing and do that really well. And this week, she literally does everything. She vogues, she splits, she cartwheels.
She is giving Street Fighter. She uses every combo and cooldown on the enemy immediately. She's like, I'm going to use like my special ability. I'm going to use every type of magic. I'm gonna use
Everything.
every combo on them.
Every
right off the
item.
bat. Yeah. Every cooldown immediately.
And then I'm also going to open up Super Smash and then I'm going to do everything on there too.
Yes.
It was literally everything. So like, I just found it interesting that the one thing she was told to not do again,
She immediately did again.
immediately like didn't
You're
think
like,
about it.
okay, great. Love that.
I hear that, but what if I don't do that?
Yeah, you're like, actually.
Peppa's in, Copper's out.
Kappa.
Kappa's out. Peppa's
Black
in.
Peppa, top Kappa.
Top Kappa. Any controversial opinions on this run?
I mean, I wouldn't say I feel like I say this every time. I wouldn't say
wouldn't say
controversial. I don't think, because I know a lot of people share this opinion. Girl group should have waited. Like
Yeah.
I said, even one more week, so it was 5 and 5,
Mm-hmm.
or another week, and that could have been 3, 6, and 9.
Mm.
So it's like 3 groups of 3 or something.
I would have been fine with 4 and 4.
4 and 4 something, but yeah, the pacing of this season is already weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the pacing feels weird. It feels like they either could have done a couple less girls,
Yeah.
or just distributed the episodes differently. But also,
Totally.
even I was saying when they were introducing everyone, I was like, damn, this feels like a lot of people. Like,
Yeah.
maybe 2 less girls. I'm not gonna say.
I was going to ask who you would chop. Who would be the 3?
Cheddar and Danny. No, I'm not gonna.
It's okay.
Rue never.
Rue never.
But yeah, I could see the cast being a tiny bit small. John Burst Blonde.
John Burst Blonde. I'd got John Burst.
John Burst. I nominate John Burst. Hateful.
It's very hateful, and I'm sorry, John Burst. I know you're listening. I don't connect with the drag.
You're more of a John Burst brunette, personally.
Totally. I just don't connect with it. I don't connect with the hair.
Also, it's so funny
the
we have
mug.
2 like hair color centered queens: John Burst Blonde, Copper Top.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's so weird.
I didn't think about that.
3 if you count hair centered queens: John Burst Blonde, Copper Top, Danny Beard.
Trying to think. Yeah, that is true.
This is the season of hair.
Hell. Well, and okay, never mind. I was gonna ask if somebody else's name was a food pun, but I don't think it is. LaPhil's name is not like a food pun, is it?
I don't know what it is.
I've never known what it was.
Well,
Maybe it's just
I just know she's here to fill you up. He's
Fill
here
you
to
up?
fill you up.
because I was like, then we have 2 foods if LaPhil is something, and then cheddar. But
I do know the cheddar is gorgeous.
okay, one little spicy opinion.
Say it.
Well, maybe
spill
it's
it.
not controversial though. It's just spicy. So I think you and I both agree. Cheddar probably should have been on Dragula,
Ooh.
and Anna should have been on Drag Race.
Swap them.
Yeah. Do you think that Anna would have done the thing this season if she was here? Because I think that this would be the time to bring in Anna. You know?
I think she would have been like top 5, top 6.
Easy.
I think she would have been like one of those girlies who's like struggling to do it, but
Mm-hmm.
but knows she can do it and has a reputation to do it.
Yeah.
But is like struggling to make it click on Drag Race. But then
Totally.
she like pulls it together towards the middle, but then goes home like right for the finale.
Yeah. I could see
for
that.
her.
Something I think is cute is Anna's promo pic for Dragula is that like bee look.
Yes.
And Cheddar's promo look for 4 is a bee.
when you match your promo look with Bestie.
Yeah,
Love
I think
that.
it's so cute. I don't know if it was ever planned. I mean, obviously Anna's name is a play off of anaphylactic shock.
But it's still cute that they aligned like that.
Yeah, years later that Anna was on
All
Dragula.
this time.
The whole time. Yeah, I just think it's cute. But I do think maybe that would be my only spicy because I love cheddar on this season, but
Yeah.
I feel like the Boulets would eat them up.
No, for sure. For sure.
And if cheddar had gotten on, what was that, season 5? Cheddar
She
could have won.
turned it and burned it for sure.
Cheddar, I think, would have beaten out Orgotic into the finale.
Gag.
And it would have been between like Neo and Cheddar. And I don't know who would have won, depending on what Cheddar did. Because Cheddar's got some freaking cool looks this season.
No,
you know?
she does. She has some crazy runways.
And has crazy looks outside of the show, too. And the Boulets haven't really had a club kid on the show that they connected with.
Yeah, because
They always do
wear
those boots.
The club kid boots. Where their shoulders should match them hips, but they don't.
And Cheddar don't wear those boots.
No.
But anyways, that is the end. Also, I just had like the full entire realization that I didn't introduce me or ask you our gay sound. That's what you meant.
That's what I've said.
That's what you
Yes.
literally said. And I was like, wait, I thought I did. Nope.
No, but I loved it. You were like, I need to talk shit about this season. Like, before I say anything, I need to say, can I just say, I hate all UK4 baby. UK4 baby. Shitty season. No,
I was
love
so
it.
inspired by Mama Pow with her immediate, like, gotta get a dig in.
You
Not
right.
like that.
Not like that.
Not more of
Eunice-
that.
Eunice had to get your licks in before we did anything, and I respect that. There's always next week.
There is. Or the one runway where like the critiques hadn't even started. Ladies, I just have to say, I'm disappointed in all of you.
You.
That was literally
you
me.
starting off the episode. I love it.
I got too inspired by Mama Pow. I just love this woman.
Her influence.
Her influence. It got me, gal. But yeah, next week we will talk about the next 3 episodes of Drag Race UK Season 4. Thank you so much for listening. Remember, you're doing a great job. You are doing the best you can, and that is all you can do. Goodbye.
Bye.